Captain Coogan says, Male 26, California. It doesn't matter how much I try to stay focused on my tasks. My ex-memories keep coming in my brain. So enjoy them. The thoughts, memories are causing me emotional pain. Why? They don't cause you emotional pain. In fact, they should cause you happiness because they're good memories. You had them, enjoy them. It's like saying, it's just like saying, when I think about that Black Forest cake that I had, that German cake, when I think of it, the emotional hardship comes to me. That's bullshit. When you think about it, you say, wow, tasted great. I remember the look of it. I remember the taste of it. Black Forest cake, maybe even with, I don't know, tea, whatever you like, coffee, milk, whatever. That's what it gives you. But what makes you feel what you're saying you're feeling is not the memory of the Black Forest cake. It's not the memory of your ex. It's the fact that you want to desire. You desire her. The desire is what gives you that feeling. The fact that you had the cake and you remember it doesn't give you anxiety, doesn't give you a pain. It gives you pleasure remembering it. But the fact that you want it now and you can't have it now, the desire for it is what brings the pain. So enjoy it, don't desire it. Understand this is over, but the memory of it is, it was nice. The cake, the delicious cake, and your relationship, your girlfriend, the things you guys did, lovely. That's it. Get energy from it. But then understand rationally that it didn't work out. Okay, that's how it was and this is how it is. It worked then, it was great, it doesn't work now, okay? So therefore I don't desire it, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy the memory, but I don't desire it. Simple, and you'll be fine. But if you want to be, thinking, oh, my whole life is gone, that is again the same story that these days that you're complaining, even these memories, when it's the last day, you're going to ask for that same day that it was painful. So enjoy it for what it is. Even the pain of it is okay. It's not going to kill you. We don't have to stop the memories. Just understand that they're okay. Okay to think about them, enjoy them, but just don't desire it, because the reality is that people change and you have grown differently, and that's fine. Enjoy what it was. Appreciate the temporary duration of this relationship, that it was enjoyable. Now it's not. Eventually, you're going to have to give up the most important thing in this life, your life. Someday, eventually, that will come when we're very old. So if you can't handle this, how are you going to handle that? No, I don't want to die. Yeah, we don't, but it's not a good show. Same thing here. You're doing that for something far less important. Far less important. You're making a hoopla that you would not be making that hoopla when it's time for all us to go. So, what gives? Can you think about it? You're making a fuss when you're alive and all the opportunities in the world exist for you to go and explore. Everything is out there. Nothing has been taken away from you. Only one thing. And you are thinking the rest of it is gone to hell because that one thing is not there. But when the whole thing is about to be taken away from you when we are very old, you understand it. Yes, I'm old. It's time for me to... You don't make a fuss, but you make a fuss when everything else is open to you and you're young and you have energy and everything is in abundance, all other relationships, beautiful girls and whatever it is that you're after, and the money and the job and excitement and everything, once the COVID-19 is over, of course. But you're making a fuss about this, but you're not going to make a fuss when the whole thing is about to be taken away, when it's time for us to go. Do you understand that? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Do you see all of these?
Hello, everyone.
Hope you're all doing well. Well, there's only one of us. There's two of us. It's Sagata and I. So, Sagata 31 India. Hi, hello Sagata. I just watched the last trimmed video, then came here at your live, and you played the same. Oh, did you now? Because I just uploaded it, and I thought it's a good piece for everyone to take a look. I'm glad you did take a look of it. This is a good idea to start a stream by a time your teaser. Yeah, good. Nice t-shirt and much nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. So let's see who's going to show up today. Is it just going to be a small crowd, or are we going to, let's see, it says two people here, but I only see one, which is just you and I. Yeah, there's just, well, actually there are two, but the other one is silent. It's two current viewers and 2 likes. Well, of course, we're just right at 8, and which is usually not when people show up. However, we're here, and that's all that counts. So, yeah, I decided to release a bunch of videos today. I think 3 or 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure, but I think each one of them have a unique place. And I don't like to, I mean, I prefer to release them all because I want to be as helpful as possible in a good, timely fashion, rather than one video every day, which is the proper way of doing it for everything, for algorithm, and not overwhelming everybody. But these are short videos this time. The longest one is 10 minutes, but the rest of them is 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 6 minutes. So I think it would be okay. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I don't know who the second one is. It's Incognito. One of our subscribers is not participating. At least maybe just, I guess there are some people who just watch, and there are some people who actually are participating in the dialogue. So, well, nevertheless, we wait here, and then we just wait for people to show up. Sagata says, how is the weather? Oh, the weather is actually, it's okay. It's afternoon. It was sunny, and it's still sunny, but it's, 8 o'clock, so it's kind of turning darker, but still bright out there. And do go for a walk. Yeah, I will. I think I should. I haven't gone for 2 days now. I've been busy, and I've been trimming, and as I mentioned today, I still have this, like a carpal tunnel syndrome, all the trimming. So as I said, you kept editing and don't go for a walk past few days. Yeah, that's true. For 2 days I didn't, but I think I would really should. Tonight I will go, and that would be very good. One moment, please. All right. Sagota says, and don't stay awake till 5 a.m. Yeah, I said that to myself as well. Says, you said earlier today. Yeah, I did. You should take care of your health. Yeah, it's because sometimes, these days most of my work is done at nighttime, and also depending on the kind of Skype appointments, consultation that I have, from what part of the world and what time zone, I might have to stay up a little bit, and then the trimmings and the things that I do, and also the walk.
So by the time I finish the work, it's like it's kind of a okay, I did a good job. I finished my work, and I now want to have tea or watch a movie or watch something that I like or do some maybe read something that I like to research on or something that it would be more of a I don't know, something that I want to do that I wanted to do and other things wouldn't let me do during the day. So by the time I get that out of the way, and you know, when you've already worked so much, you also want to have a little munchies and watch something and have tea. Before you know it, when you finish work like at 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, before you know it, it's 5 o'clock. And that takes a little bit of discipline for me to just say, okay, I just sleep now. Sagot says, it's just you and me talking. Yeah, says getting my one-on-one session free. That's right. That's absolutely correct. That's all right. You're here and nobody else is, so therefore that's what it is. Ah, there it is. And Eunice is male 20 Morocco says, I don't know why, but I have dreams about my ex. It's very simple. There is no why. It's normal to have dream about your ex. You know, you're 20-year-old and you liked her and you think about her intimacy. It's normal. And these days, there's nothing else to replace her right now. So obviously, whenever you think about intimacy, relationship, or sex, which we all do all the time, then naturally, by default, the most recent girlfriend comes to mind with that idea and thought of, sex, which is happening for us during the day many times. So every time you think of it, the most recent girlfriend comes to mind, which is her. So that's not a surprise. That's normal. This is, I don't want her back. I don't hate her, but I really like to forget about her. Compatibility. Can I? Yes, of course. Completely. Oh, yes, of course you will. Just be patient. Be patient. Hold your horses. Nothing is going to be going wrong. You're just going to forget her, but going to take a little time. Look, even if you have a sandwich, it's going to take a while before it digests. Got to be patient. Maybe 6 hours for the sandwich. So for a relationship and a lot more to it than that, obviously it's going to be a while. So that's okay. And also, I just uploaded a few good videos today. I want you to watch them after the show. And in particular, one of them says, what was the name of that thing? It said, I just broadcasted it here while I was waiting for the time to arrive. The one that I just uploaded is called Breakup Pain with Dignity. Breakup Pain with Dignity. Or maybe I should take the pain away, just say Breakup with Dignity. And that would be something that you would enjoy looking at it. And there were a couple of other things that I uploaded today. And you want to watch, you want to, click on the bell so you'll be notified on all the new uploads. And among which is one that is called How to Become Master of Your Mind. Well, that encourages you to watch the videos that I have on the playlist. And The Secret of Thoughts and You want to know that one. How to Deal with Thoughts, you want to watch that one. And I keep getting triggered thinking about my ex. That is something you definitely want to watch. And of course, Your Last Wish in Life is very important for you to watch it. And of course, the one that I just mentioned to you, which is Breakup Pain with Dignity. These 4 or 5, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think 6 videos. You might want to enjoy to watching them tonight because they are very related to what you guys are going through. And I think the fact that they're not long, most of them are 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Only one of them is 9 minutes, or 2 of them 9 minutes or 10 minutes. These are hopefully gonna make a difference to people who are in pain out there, and they could find something to deliver some important information to them. Linda says, good evening from Michigan. Hello, dear Linda. Says 22, female, Georgia. Nice to have you here. Eunice says, imagine my brain make her sweet and cute in my dreams. That's okay. You watch the videos that I mentioned to you, the ones that I uploaded today. It will answer pretty much all the questions that you are putting out right now. And you will actually get real information about how your brain works, how to deal with thoughts, and how to move on, and how to move on from breakup with dignity. And all these things is discussed right here. I think I'm going to cut the videos short and shorter in order to make people have enough patience to watch. And the ones who want to dig deeper, they can go to the playlist and watch those 20 videos about the relationship between thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, ego, and get to know their psyche a little bit better and manage it better. Lily says, hi Mehran, just wanted to say hi. America is self-destructing right now. I'm scared. Yeah, I heard about, what is it, Minnesota, was it? Was it Minnesota or Mississippi? I don't remember. What was it, Lily? I had a short moment of updating myself with the events, but I haven't had the chance since a couple of days ago to really catch up with the events, because I was mostly working on the trimming and the videos, which now we have lots of them, like maybe 40, 50 that I haven't been published, but I've uploaded them already and trimmed them. And this today, past few numbers that I uploaded, they are going to be pretty much to the point and helpful. However, I did have a few moments, and I did see the news from internet independent news people like TYT and democracynow.org, Amy Goodman. And it was tragic what happened just, what was it, last week? That gentleman who passed away due to police's behavior, and then now the riots and the burning of the precinct. It's all quite disappointing and shocking in a country that is beacon of democracy and lawfulness. It has come to this, which of course we all know, at least have a notion where the sources of this is, or at least the promoter of it, whether knowingly or unknowingly, but the result is nevertheless tragic. And we hope for recovery towards balance and order, and that good feeling that the Americans have and extended to the world among themselves, which was apparent in the 70s, the latest 70s and 80s, would come back, and they will regain their respect, and they will have many good things that they are expert in, again, to come on top of the rest of the stuff that seems to be boiling up. Eunice is cute. Yeah, she's not cute. Yeah, right. You can fix that in your brain. No worries. Sagata says, how is your right knee? Try stretching the tendons of your knees. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it. I went to do some exercise with my son the other day, skip rope, because the gyms are closed. I haven't gone to the gym for a while, but we do go in the some parts of the park and put the weights out and do some training. But day before yesterday we went to do some skip rope and climb up the stairs. They're like about elevation here with 200, 300 steps. That's a pretty good exercise, but I could notice I can't do skip rope, and that's funny, even though I've taken x-ray and didn't show anything. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Nikki says, good evening, Mehran. Hello, Nikki. Dear says, I'm studying for midterms. I just wanted to stay in and say hi. I hope you had a wonderful Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by. It's always good energy when you show up and wish us well. And hopefully that your studying will go well. And I'm certain that it will, because you're studying for it. And as long as you're doing your best, that's all it counts, regardless of the result. Detach yourself from all results and just focus on the effort and do your best, and that's all you can expect from yourself. But do the damn best that you can while you can. All right. Let me refresh and see how many people have showed up with us. So it keeps showing me just 2 people, and it doesn't update. 8 and 4. So half the people here like us, half no comment. Today obviously is not necessarily that maybe convenient for people. Unlike every day that we have good number of people joining us for the morning program, like not morning compared to now morning, but 1 p.m. earlier program, we didn't have that many either. In fact, we had, I think we topped it at maybe 15 or 16, which we sometimes have 30, 34, or maybe at least 20. It's a usual number. But in the evening, our tops is like maybe 11, 12, 13. Now we have 8. So hopefully we will be eventually found easier, and our live stream would become more and more popular. And Nikki says, thank you for your kind words. This midterm was going to drive me to drink. Don't forget, my little friend, you do not go for for any substances to give you smarts, because it doesn't. Instead, if you want to go for a drink, put a motorcycle helmet on, because my little friend might come and visit your head to make sure that you don't make that mistake. Says, I will catch up with you soon. I've already liked the video. Thank you very much. So your good done is done. You're free to go and enjoy your studies. Sagata says, going to start my day. You have a good evening and good night later. Take proper care. See you tomorrow. Have some work to do. We'll be back with you soon. All right. Have a wonderful day and take good care and do the best you can and be safe. So now we have, let's see who has joined us. Nobody. Now it says 8 people here and 4 liked. The ones who haven't liked, come on, move your fingers and do the like. Linda says thumbs up, people. Thank you, Linda. CC Bear 626 gives the okay sound sign. Thank you for that. Aha. We all caught up. 7 concurrent viewers and 7 likes. That's 100% result. Hello, Excalibur. Says, oh, my brother. Okay. Says, round 2. Were you here this morning? Were you? I don't remember if you were here. Were you? I see. Hope you are well, dear. Thank you very much, Excalibur. And CC says, thumbs up too. Thank you for that. Eunice says, maybe you are so good people don't have issues anymore. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Well, we certainly have many videos on this channel. Amazing number of videos. Pretty much everything that you can think of under the sun after your breakup, we have a video on. All you have to do is just go on the search engine and type in a word that expresses your feeling or emotions, and they're bound to be a bunch of videos on them which you can select and go. I especially recommend the uploads that I've done today, maybe 4 or 5 uploads today. I want you guys watch all of them. Mostly are short. Only 2 of them are a little bit long, like about 9 or 10 minutes. The rest of them are like 3.5, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, and so they're on the shorter side. But they are very much useful, very useful. One of them I've watched 3 times so far. I mean, 2 of them or 3 of them. I kind of liked it. Excalibur says, no, I wasn't here in round 1. Yeah, you were absent, weren't you? Excalibur says, great point, Eunice. Oh, yes, that's right. All right. So, well, today I actually cut it short because we didn't have many show up. Somehow Friday, I guess this Friday seemed like people were busy or didn't have the need. So we usually have, 20, 21, 19 people, or sometimes 30, 33 people. Today we had just about 15 or 16 max. And so we cut it short. We just right on the hour, just below an hour, we cut it short because there was no questions, no nothing, and we were just, a couple of questions, that was it. So we might cut it short here as well if we don't have enough need, and then I can go and do other things a little bit earlier, which would be helpful. Gavin says, Mehran 27, Tennessee, are you going to leave us soon? Stop doing live chats like you do now. Well, I will be here if there are enough people every time. But eventually, as businesses open up, I may reduce it to 1 a day, but I won't leave you guys. But in the meantime, maybe 2 a day is causing, I don't know, maybe people, because new people don't find us, and it's always our usual people, and the usual people have gone to the point that they can, in combination with our live streams and the videos, they have now found a way how to handle these things. So obviously they won't be showing up, and the new people are not finding us yet. So as much as I would like to agree that this should have maybe a few thousand people every time at the live stream opportunity, but one of the reasons, among the reasons that I explained, could be because we have been available too long. And since we're available too often, people don't find the urgency to actually take advantage of a live stream. They say, well, it's like a video. It's always there, so I'll go whenever I can. So they don't give it a priority, and we don't have the priority. That could be another reason. And so that pretty much covers that angle, I guess. Gavin says, but we have built order with you. Yes, I know. You are very smart and very intelligent, which you use it in a very proper and right way. Says, order of life, you are going against your own. you tricky guy, not fair. Well, listen, I agree with you 100%. And that I really love doing what I do. But guess what? Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. What do you think? Yeah? What do you think? So I think there would be a way we can get back to 2 times a day, and I haven't cut it out yet. We're still going to do 2 times a day for unforeseen future. We don't know when, but there is no justification to stop it right now in the way that could be really, time to make a decision. However, we might have to move that direction, but we got to find a way to inform people. Right now, people find the channel accidentally. Even I was talking to Scott today, and he mentioned the way I think it was found, or was it Scott or another client of mine that he was from Florida, and he said that he found my channel not based on his search. His search brought him different channels, which he found them not addressing the breakups and so on the way we do at all. They were all about getting your ex back. And he eventually, the system suggested one of my videos to him as a piggyback of what he was searching for. And the suggestion was my video rather than direct response to his search. So we kind of accidentally are being found. We are not, direct respond to a search of the people. We are like a secondary suggestion, somewhat. It's still good. It's still all right. But although it's still okay, but we appreciate it that we are there. We are actually recognized, but we're looking for, hundreds of thousands more subscribers. And the way I'm going is not going to get me there. Something wrong, and I have no idea what it is. So we will continue what we can do and hope that there'll be some opening somewhere that they'll find us and we click on. Gavin says you're going to take away psychological security away. At least you learned a thing or two for sure. And I'm not worried about you. You're using it correctly. And I'm delighted actually with your comments, because it tells me that almost probably everybody has been learning all these things and paying attention to it, and they're becoming a better mechanic of their own machine and know that their psyche, how it works and how it's put together. Therefore, they won't be easily bamboozled. And by the time I really want you guys to understand the role of thoughts and you. And I uploaded just something this afternoon called Secrets or Secret of Thought and You. Something like that. Secret of Thought and You. And that also is very good to watch, because it tells you the stuff that you probably already know, since we've talked about it and the videos have focused on it. But it would be something for people who haven't, come across such discussions or videos, and it will be good and helpful. Excalibur says, Mehran, after the virus hell, what is the first thing you want to do when freedom is back? Very good question. Just the idea that the freedom is back, I think that will do it. Just the information that makes it possible to pursue the things that you would want to do and you don't remember it right now, but it will come to you because the road is open. It's like saying, where's the first thing you want to do when the roads are open? I don't know, but what I would be enjoying is the fact that the roads are open. I can now go places, and that's pretty much would be the feeling. However, I guess it would take a time before one trusts to go to places like gym and things like that, but I really miss that workout, and that is probably something. And I guess my plans would be just as it is right now. I'm just going to be trying my best to get this message out and get the channel populated, and then we go from there. My whole focus is to get this channel known, And that is a task that I'm mostly focused. So I probably will do the same thing. Eunice says, I don't know why. I don't why. What? I don't why. But I don't know why. But you need to be famous more. This is underrated. Well, thank you, Eunice. I agree with you 100%. And thank you for the kind words. But the problem is, I don't know how. We are not visible. So maybe we will be someday. So until then, we'll continue. Sam says, hey, Mehran, how are you? I'm Sam from India. Hello, Sam. Don't forget the age. I'd appreciate it. Excalibur says, I've been learning since then the way of the river. Good, good. Delighted to hear that. Black Hat says, hola, Mehran. Hola, Black Hat. How are you, dear? Excalibur says, very good answer. I don't know to what, but I appreciate that. Eunice says, so we can drive our thoughts. So if I want to stop thinking of something, I can stop it. Yes, you can. Either you can stop it directly, or you can stop it by your signal behavior signaling the malfunction of the signaling system. If there is an OCD or any kind of a glitch that causes malfunction in the brain for signals to go through. But with your behavior, you can reprogram, rewire your neurons through neuroplasticity, and then it'll work out. You can change that, of course. Black Hat says, I'm fine. How are you, Mehran? Thank you, Black Hat. Delighted to be here. Thank you, Black Hat. Sam says, which is real, my thinking or my actual learned skills? Your skills. But depends on what thinking you're talking about. Thinking about your skills, whatever it is, your biology, what you do, your efforts are actuality. Your thoughts are thoughts, and most of them are not even your thoughts. It could be just intrusive thoughts, transient thoughts, negative thoughts, pop-up thoughts, have nothing to do with you, irrelevant to you. So for that, I really want you to watch the video that I uploaded today, which I have many of those videos on the channel, but this particular one, it says Secret of Thoughts and You. Secret of Thoughts and You. You might want to watch that. It's a good reminder of our relationship between thoughts and us, and so on. Gavin says, Mehran, it's because people like shit that gives them instant gratification. Also, your content help people to face reality. People don't want to do that. They are on YouTube to find escape. Yes, absolutely, you're right. They don't want to face. Actually, what really I'm doing here, I'm asking them to become stronger and not fool themselves, and to become empowered by knowing how this thing works, so they can actually have this thing work to their advantage, rather than this thing get the chance to make a slave out of them and manipulate them. Because there are this thing, the brain is very powerful. If it is trained, it can be used, and it can help you to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. And if it's not trained, this bloody thing can take you to gutters. That's why my intention is to help everyone to understand how to train this, and how to know that this thing has malfunctions, limitations, and its abilities. So in that way, you continue to be the master, and not just forgetting your relationship between thoughts and you, which is You're the owner of the whole entity, not the thoughts. And Gavin says people are weak and don't want to face reality and want to get false hopes. You give us reality and give us hope to become better and push ourselves to see things differently. I appreciate that you understand that, and I'm delighted that you get that, and that's true. Excalibur says, Mehran, I actually tuned in late to round one and I saw an interesting question but missed the answer. Is asked about OCD and fear of hell religion. Oh yeah, well, it's uploaded now. Check that out, because I don't remember what I said. But it's there. Says, can you recap the answer? No, actually no, because I really don't remember. You know, these things come off the cuff, and then it gets elaborated, and then I don't want to go through one thing that I've already dealt with. But it's up there already loaded, so you can simply go through it. It was just another religious OCD, which is dealt with the same things. But I really, honestly, cannot remember what I said. That's usually the case. When I do something, unless it's part of the whole research of something that I'm into it, and it's a question that comes in, I don't know what I said and I can't duplicate it. The concept I know, but if the question is posed and then I come up with, and that my answer could be a little bit different but on the same basis. Excalibur says, it's true actually. Excalibur says, I love that. You give great answers but forget them after. Yeah. It's true. It's true. I've watched some of my videos, many of them, and I wondered after. I said, what was I on? I can't even believe I can even come up with that kind of a logic or answer if it's asked for me today. But when I'm in the zone, it's like I'm, from a different planet. Anyhow. And excuse me. Eunice says, I think people are stupid and we are the elite. Well, listen, you don't want to say that, because we're all pretty much stupid and we're all elite in depending. But one thing you want to do, you may want to think that, that's fine. That could be healthy sometimes, but you don't want to express it outwardly. But Excalibur says, no, Excalibur did say, I did read that. And Eunice says, first, I was strong, confident, and then I started a relationship with my ex. We were good for 4 months. Then she changed. I started to be weak. I wanted her to be as old days. I even tried to change myself. Yeah, I was stupid for 2 months. Okay, now glad to see you back to yourself. Black Hat says, Mehran, I once had a female friend that always told me she liked me, but wouldn't have a relationship with me only because she was a Christian and I'm an atheist. What do you think about that? It's pretty stupid that she mixes up and differentiates people based on their religious beliefs rather than religious beliefs is beliefs. There is no justification for it one way or the other, because it's a belief. Nobody is really researching it or trying to actually deeply try to look for all things that could be looked at and debated on. And each person could be doing that differently, but they could or could not come to the same conclusion. One could mean being an atheist, one could choose a different religion, but these are all part of the consciousness of that particular person, but not the entirety of the consciousness of that particular person that creates their persona. So the persona have nothing to do with the religion. It is influenced by it. If they want to follow it, regardless of the logic of it or the time or anything else, but that should not be a hindrance to get to know someone else on the basis of who that one person is. If they believe in freedom, well, then they're entitled to their own religion, and that person is entitled to his own religion. And what's the difference between having another religion or being an atheist? It's still a difference between your religion and their belief. Just as you accept the difference between your religion and somebody else, well, that means you accept the difference between your idea and somebody else's idea about something. Well, why don't you accept the difference between your idea, religion, and this person who doesn't have a religion? But your relationship is not with the religion. They're not inviting you to join them, or you not inviting them to join your religion. Your relationship is with their consciousness. Why don't you try to get that, to find that out? Who are they? Who is the person that you're rejecting that person? And you may be surprised that this person is most wonderful and qualified, much more qualified than the people who actually share your own same religion. Because being religious or believing in one religion doesn't make you good or bad. It is your personality, your actions, your behavior in life. I know many people who are religious of different sects, and they're one of the worst people on this earth. And I know people that are not having inclination toward a religion, and they are amazingly honest, caring, good, genuine people. So what does this business of religion have to do if it's going to cause to separate and secularize and bring divisions and conflicts based on the fact that I am religious, therefore I am better than you? And that is contrary to the whole mission of religion. It's not supposed to separate us, it's supposed to bring us closer. So if you want to use religion to say that you're superior to somebody else, that's contrary to the whole idea of religion. That is trying to say that you're not superior, nobody is superior, that what you believe is superior, and you're supposed to try to reach to that level of understanding and accomplishment. But yet you're using that blanket to say, I wrap that blanket around me, therefore that makes me better. My ego therefore becomes bigger, when you're religion and you want to put the other ones down because they are not sharing your religion, which is contrary to any religion, any major religion, and their beliefs and what they teach. Mind you, of course, many of the teachers of religions are using their powers to manipulate people who are getting into that religion and encourage them to believe that their religion is the best and they are the best people because they believe in particular religion. It's like a multi-level marketing instead of being a spiritual journey, and encouraging them to accept people based on their behavior and manners and morals, and not based on their beliefs. What are they going to say tomorrow? That you have a different color, therefore you're a lesser person than I am? That's what they're doing with the religion these days, which they were not the reason when they were created. No religion had these sort of thinking at the time when they were actually being made. It was all about brotherhood, sisterhood, commonality, compassion, love, and working together to make it to become better. But then soon enough they started competing against each other, which encourages the individuals gravitating toward their religion, follow the whole basic philosophy of that leader of that religion at the time, and try to become dogmatic and believe that they're better, and then create the divisions between people. So this is what I have to say about that. There's a lot more to say, but I think that is enough for tonight. Anyhow, she lost her chance. Don't worry about it, Black Cat. Excalibur says being in the zone is very interesting phenomenon. It gives you extra mental and physical power that you didn't know you had. Yeah, sometimes you're right in the zone and everything that you're doing is there at your disposal, and you can weave them, sew them, and knot them together and open them and open different pathways and get them all involved and then create something amazingly wonderful. Gavin has sent us a $5 super chat. Thank you for that. And Gavin says, thank you. Hope I get blessed with more in life, so I can give more to this channel. All right. This channel has saved me from dying to look at life differently. I'm delighted to hear that, Gavin, and I'm encouraged for your words, and hope that this can have a similar effect on all other people who find their way to our channel, and we can grow and reach more people and share more stuff with them. And again, thank you for your kind words and, of course, helping the channel. And Black Hat says she actually told me she would marry me if I was a Christian too. Say, listen, if I want to be a Christian, I'll be a Christian. But I'm not going to become something just to get you to pay attention to me, because that's manipulation. That's not free will. And no religion accepts anybody who is actually not coming to that religion by free will. And if you twist someone's arm because of you say that, you know, that she says that she would marry you if you join, that's blackmail. That's manipulation. That's against the very religion that she says she is. That's against the Christianity in its roots, because all religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all of these have same goodness in them. They're trying to make people to become a better version of themselves, and they all come from good values. At least their intentions when they were put together was the same and good. But who knows what it is now. But we hope that whoever practices whatever religion, they will pay attention to the whole spirit of being religious, not that what religion they belong to, because that itself causes conflicts and division. And that's not the purpose of the religions that have introduced themselves as saviors to the earthlings. I also, Excalibur says, I also like the long hair look. Definitely a Persian Italian mafia boss that flies 5 times a week between Tehran and Milan. Yeah, far from it, but but this long hair. I mean, maybe the long hair, and if I add a long beard, and I'm older than most of these, famous people who are, practicing spirituality and somewhat of a discussions that they have in their programs. So maybe I would become famous if I just have a get up and long beard and hair, and then I don't know, beads and things. But I just don't believe that's the way to. But maybe that is. It's people are attracted to that kind of get up, and if the person has that intelligence, which many of them do, and have the get up, well, yeah, hey, does the job, I guess. Eunice says, my question is why loving and being loved make us stupid, or it's just me? No, it doesn't make us stupid. It's normal. It's natural. Look, if something is tasty, something is desirable, and our mechanism is set to be desiring many things, from a delicious food to a beautiful woman, well, then our brains doesn't work. When desire gets a hold of our existence, and the brain stops working pretty much, because now desire has become imagine yourself like a bus, so you got to be always in command. Who is going to be given the privilege of driving the bus? Sometimes when it's the real good driver, which is your consciousness, you will end up with good decisions and driving safely and getting to your destinations, and not much for manipulation or distractions or off-roading, and you'll be going to your destination straight through. But sometimes your good driver is taking a nap or taking a break, and desire takes over. And sometimes the ego takes over. And sometimes the fear takes over. Sometimes the intrusive thoughts takes over. Sometimes the OCD takes. These are all different drivers that they are not qualified or certified to drive the bus, but they sneak in. These son of a bitches sneak in. So you gotta keep your consciousness alert. You gotta keep that good driver fed, rested, so it can always be the one that driving the bus. Otherwise, when you overtire it, overwork it, or distract it, or bamboozle it with all kinds of distractions rather than really paying attention to your sleep, to your activities, to the knowledge that is necessary for you to know about your psyche and how it works and so on and so forth. If you don't pay attention to these things, then it can fall asleep. And when it does, or it needs a rest, out of the schedule, not when you biologically are also resting, which is nighttime, and this suddenly, then other fake drivers, the desire, the fear, the ego, the intrusive thoughts, transient thoughts, negative thoughts, OCD thoughts, and all these start attacking, trying to get a hold of the bus, to drive it, to say, I am the one that really looks after you, which is all bullshit. Don't fall into any of them. So take care of your driver, which is your consciousness, which is based on your core principles, your gatekeeper, your wise advocate, your super consciousness, where your values are. That's where you have to always check everything that is being suggested to you against, does it meet my values? If it doesn't, the hell with it. Get lost. That's how you gauge all these intrusions, no matter of what kind they are. And we have Excalibur says that's because love is a state of mind. We are literally drunk. And Excalibur says, so you turn a blind eye to a lot of shit. Oh, I see you're talking to Eunice. Yeah, out of the haze, you think to yourself, oh yeah, okay. So it looks like we managed to have an hour of actually quality discussions. So let me refresh and see what's the real story here. Oh, we were 7 and 7. We are now 8 and 8. That's pretty good. Well, guys, looks like we are 8 people, and we have had a good conversation. So if you guys are not having any other question, perhaps we can wrap it up. We've been here for 1 hour, and I think it's good enough. Excalibur says, I always love to tune in when I'm eating something. Today's flavor was chocolate cake and milk. Oh yeah, that's really good stuff. Nothing better than that. I haven't had that sort of stuff for longest time. I haven't had them for years. No cake, no milk, years. And I used to have lots of chocolates and cakes and things. I just loved dessert. I used to have dinner with the excitement of dessert, especially when I was much younger and would go to restaurants with my parents, and I was always looking forward for the dessert. And creme caramel was my favorite dessert. Creme caramel. That's right. Okay, guys. Looks like that we have hit all the questions, and it's time for me to say I love you all. Thank you very much for being here, giving the opportunity to share a thing or two with you. I love to talk to you again. Look forward to it. Perhaps tomorrow, whenever you guys are around, and you know what the schedule is: 1 p.m. Vancouver time and 8 p.m. Vancouver time until further notice. So in the meantime, be good to yourself and to the others. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. That's right. Yeah, I got your back. Yep, yep. It is my choice. Okay, good night, guys.